This is Matt interviewing him for our video project, and today we're going to talk about athletics that he's involved at Western.
Yeah, so right now, Department of Athletics, athletic communications is what I'm involved in right now. So what we do there is, it's almost like you do everything but play and coach. So you keep track of the official stats that you will send to NCAA, as well as any other websites that put it, like for soccer. There's a separate website where they keep track of all the stats for that game. You run the social media. So during the game, you'll see updates of, like, for example, say in a Western baseball game, Drew Glossie hits a home run. We'll tweet that out there, as well as any promotional stuff. So like the main athletic Twitter they run, and that's all social media. So if you have from Snapchat to Instagram, Twitter, to Facebook is what we really do there. Same thing is we write the pregame and postgame stories. So you go on goleathernext.com and say, tomorrow Western men's basketball plays, Kentucky. There'll be a pregame story for there. It'll go in depth, either statistic-wise, maybe last time they met it. You're almost like writing like as a newspaper writer, but it's for the school. So you don't really have a bias. You don't have a bias. You're leaving all the information out there, either be if they have a good or bad record. So besides, you have your writing, keeping track of stats, and then social media. You also get kind of prepared for the game. So you make sure the officials kind of know where to go, and you work with the director of compliance, and then as well as the director who sets up each of the games. Make sure everything's set up and ready to go. And that's kind of somewhat with athletic communications, and the job is called SID, Sports Information Director.
What made you want to get involved in this kind of job, if you want to call it that?
Yeah, so I'm a junior right now. My first 3 semesters here, I spent broadcasting. So I did baseball, women's basketball, did soccer, and then did a little bit of football as well. I actually had one of the SIDs come in my class, and he was telling me about what he did, and I was like, wow, that's really behind the scenes. That's kind of cool. You get to work with college athletes, coaches. You get to be in the athletic department. It's a very relaxed atmosphere, and you get to travel all around the country, no matter where your teams play. So some basketball programs will go over in Europe and play a couple games there, and as an SID, you get to travel there. So that's kind of what made me get interested in it. I kind of like that college atmosphere. With this job, you can go to any college in the country because every college has an SID. So you could be, for example, the SID at Alabama for football and get to work with Saban.
What was your most favorite thing you did in athletics, whether it be helping someone out or working a game or doing broadcasting?
Yeah, it actually happened about last week. I got to do stat crew for volleyball, and if you don't know, for volleyball, there's so many stats that are kept, where digs, spikes, you have sets, airs. So it's going constantly because the game's so quick. A game can end in 45 minutes, or it could go almost 2 hours. It's just the style. So I'm on the laptop, and the caller, my boss, he's calling out of what codes to put in, and it's very fast. You can't if you mess up, you got to keep going. You can't stop. And I did that for the whole game, for the 5 sets, and I only messed up one time, and that was when he accidentally said the wrong number. So that was probably my most proud moment, to be honest.
Thank you for your time, Matt. I appreciate you talking about your work in athletics.